Good evening, everyone. Today we're covering the story that has shaken the White Mountain Apache community and many across Indian country. The remains found near Knots Landing in Navajo County have been confirmed to belong to 16-year-old Challistia Colelay, who was reported missing last month. Her family, friends, and community are now mourning and demanding answers about why no turquoise alert was ever issued and why her case slipped through the cracks of the very systems meant to protect our youth. This report is for Challistia and for every child who never made it home. The news coming out of the Whiteriver area has left the community heartbroken. On November 3rd, human remains were discovered near Knott's Landing community on the Fort Apache Reservation. A few days later, family members confirmed what everyone feared. The remains belonged to 16-year-old Challistia Colelay, who had been missing since October. According to her mother, Lula Colelay, police presented her with items found at the scene, a bracelet, necklace, shoes, and her daughter's phone. And that was enough to confirm her identity. All I wanted to know is if it was a female or male, Lula said in a Fox 10 interview, recalling the moment she realized her daughter was gone. Challistia had reportedly run away before, but she always came back. This time, she didn't. A system that failed her. While her family grieves, many across Indian country are asking the same painful question. Why wasn't a turquoise alert issued? The Turquoise Alert is a emergency notification designed for missing Indigenous youth in Arizona, meant to spread awareness quickly when Native children disappear, but the Arizona Department of Public Safety, DPS, told ABC 15 that no formal request for the alert was ever made by the investigating agency, the White Mountain Apache Police Department. To make matters worse, DPS stated this was the first time they were even notified about Challistia's case, despite two prior missing person reports in October 2024 that were both closed without explanation. This gap in communication isn't just a clerical issue, it's part of a bigger pattern that keeps showing up whenever Native children go missing. Paperwork, jurisdictional confusion, and agency silence too often replace urgency and compassion. The call for justice, the White Mountain Apache Tribal Police and Bureau of Indian Affairs (BIA) have issued a joint statement saying they are working to bring closure to Challistia Colelay's family and community and justice to those responsible. Still, the lack of clear answers and the slow pace of information have left many families on edge. As of November 6th, an autopsy was scheduled, but no official cause of death has been released. For the Colelay family, closure won't come easily, not when questions still hang in the air and the system meant to protect Indigenous youth continues to fail them. The community's grief. Across Whiteriver and beyond, vigils and online posts have poured in for Challistia. She was known by many as quiet, kind, and artistic. A teenager with her whole future ahead of her. Her loss has reopened wounds for families who have gone through similar tragedies and for communities still mourning the countless Indigenous girls and boys who never made it home. When Indigenous youth go missing, families are often left to organize their own searches, share flyers, and beg for attention. These aren't isolated stories, they are symptoms of a deeper issue, a system that doesn't treat Native lives with the same urgency as others. What we can do. As Indigenous reporters and relatives, we can stand with the Colelay family and call on local, state, and federal agencies to take responsibility. We echo what community advocates have said again and again. Our children deserve the same protection, visibility, and urgency that others receive. Anyone with information about Challistia Colelay's death is urged to contact the BIA Missing and Murdered Unit hotline at 1-833-560-2065 or email ojs_mmu@bia.gov. Our word. At Itom Jiawai Reports, we don't just report these stories, we carry them. Each name is a reminder that behind every headline is a family, a community, and a spirit that mattered. Challistia's story is not just about loss, it's a call for accountability and care. It's a demand that Native youth no longer go missing without a fight for their safety. May Challistia rest in peace, may her family find strength, and may we as a community never stop demanding justice, not just for her, but for all the children who never made it home. Thank you for listening and watching Itom Jiawai Reports. As we keep Challistia Colelay's family in our prayers, we also call for action and accountability. If you have any information, please contact the BIA Missing and Murdered Unit hotline at 1-833-560-2065 or email ojs_mmu@bia.gov. At Itom Jiawai Reports, we carry these stories because our youth matter. May Challistia rest in peace, and may her name move us all to protect the next generation with love, vigilance, and unity.